Hey, what's up? According to my son that I don't do a good delivery on my intro. So I thought I'll do it however it happens. Been out on leave on a semi-vacation, staycation kind of thing, and I had hurt my foot at work last weekend, so it all kind of worked out. Ironically enough, I wasn't looking to hurt my foot to have some time off from work, which was already scheduled, so there's that. The other thing, or the main reason for my video for today, other than you escorting me to work on a very beautiful 73 degrees in Mississippi, I've been trying a lot of things. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a full-time job that, ironically enough, I love. And checking traffic, you know, you gotta watch both ways. One of the things that I tried drop shipping, which I'm still working and practicing with that. I haven't tried direct selling yet, but I'm pretty sure that's coming up, because the one thing that I've noticed that most people do, which I was guilty of doing it too, is going on YouTube and listening to all of these people tell about all their success stories and giving you the blueprint of how you can get to A to Z and make $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month and so on. But there's always that but. You got to pay them to get the information to get started. And being the stubborn person that I am, no surprise there, I decided there's got to be a way to get into this online marketing business world with not having to give half your income to somebody else to get started, and not even knowing for sure, and they'll even tell you there's no guarantee that it'll even work. Well, I came across a complete freedom plan. I mean, I have watched his videos so many times that I noticed his mannerisms and other videos since then, and I've noticed how he has evolved into being a really effective leader, and I'm referring to Rob Fraser. You can find his channel on YouTube. He is ex-military, so he does tell it like it is, and no bones about it. And then I started listening to some other entrepreneurs and listening to them, followed a few of them. Some of them have faded out, and once or every 2 or 3 months something will pop up from them, and I'll go watch their video, and I'll let them know, you know, thumbs up, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Because one of the things that I really admire about people who help other people promote what they're trying to do for themselves and for their families. I mean, Rob could have kept the system to himself. He could have never said, hey, look, I can just keep making this money hand over fist and not have to worry about it. But he didn't. He chose to share it, and he would show step by step how he did it. So I've got the plan set up. The only thing that I could not bring myself to do was to pay for traffic. I mean, I said, I am wanting to show other people that you can get started without having to spend a lot out of your pocket. Well, I'm living a paycheck to paycheck kind of thing. So it's kind of like I kept saying, well, the next paycheck I'll be able to put X amount of dollars into this plan, and then the next one I'll be able to put in this plan. And then I kept seeing them talk about how slamming traffic, and I'm thinking, okay, but not fully understanding that the reason you're going to slam traffic or send traffic to your site is so that you can get opt-ins and leads and potential sales, so that you can keep generating and growing the business per se. But I hesitated until today. I argued with myself. I'm thinking, you know what? I had been watching my spending for several months, and I quickly realized that I could take sandwiches, eat, popcorn chicken if I had to, corn dog, because what I was spending at eating lunch, just eating lunch while I was at work, was the cost of how much it was costing me for a traffic order. Actually, more than I was going to be spending for the traffic order. So I did it, and within a course of a few minutes after I submitted the order and I got all the emails saying confirmation and your order will be running in a few minutes, and of course, because you're giving them the link to submit a capture page, but they don't know if you have anything to follow through with. So they're letting you know that you have to pay attention to your opt-ins, and if you have to contact those leads, then it's up to you. They've done what they do. They brought you the lead, and it's up to you. It's MLM leads, which is among some of the plans in the Complete Freedom Plan, which incidentally, the website's called thisamazing.lifewelove.com. And I mean, within a span of 10 minutes, I had 16 opt-ins. It was like bing, 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 bing. And the most exhilarating feeling ever. I mean, ever. And if I had Rob or Jake on my phone, I would have texted them, are you serious? There has to be a more assertive way to get people to see traffic, whether free or paid. The paid traffic is going to be more, and it is depending on the service that you use, don't get me wrong. And MLM Leads was created by somebody who went through the frustrations of not getting quality leads. So he said, and I'm sure in the back of his mind, if ever I get to where I can create a system that will produce quality leads for people, because I've been there, and he wants every dollar we spend to be efficiently spent. He wants it to have quality leads, people who are genuinely looking for what we may be promoting. So, but the main thing that I thought was interesting is that I have finally feel like I'm getting started with something. I mean, I felt like that time a few months ago when I got the funnel set up and on PLS, Power Lead System, and I thought, okay, I'm getting some traction here, but I'd only got like five or six leads I think I had gotten at the time, and it was like Desert Zone or and I haven't heard another peep out of anything. And I have posted ads, I posted on Easy Hits for You, I had posted on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and so today when that happened, it's like something clicked. It may be the books I'm reading, it could be the audio files that I'm listening to, but something said, you have the power to get this done. You've always had it, but you need to, and if you're noticing the plastic bag behind me, that's recyclable plastic that I'm taking to turn into work, so it's not trash. it's plastic to be recycled. But you see what I'm saying is that we learn to be motivated and to be proactive about what we're doing, and we can start seeing the product of our efforts. So yes, it took a while for me to get to this point, and yes, I'm sure there's other people who are going to be naysayers who are going to say it's just ridiculous that you're even trying, you're never going to get there, it's just going to be a waste of your time and money. And the biggest hurdle is this right here. With anything that you do in life, if you think you can or can't, as quoted by Henry Ford, you're right. If you think you can, you'll do it. If you think you can't, you won't do it. So you got to decide. You're going to stay on the fence, sit back and watch other people who are being proactive and are getting out there and hustling it, as to another terminology I have referred to, because nothing in life is going to, anything worth pursuing, anything that's going to be worthwhile is going to be an effort. And anything that's too easy to come by, you're not going to value that. So it's what you work for is going to be what's going to be worthwhile for you and your future. And it's something that once you get started and you get motivated, you want to share that with other people. You want to say, look, we do not have to be stuck in this rut. We can, add to what we're doing. If we don't like our job, we can change it. If we like our job, we can enhance it. So in my case, I'm looking to supplement what I'm already doing. I'm thankful, beyond thankful for my job. It is a blessing to me in more ways than most people may realize. I'm helping people, and that's the main reason that most people get into any kind of medical field, is that you're serving people and you're helping people to get better. So that being said, my terminology of thinking of how I'm wanting to do this is that this is proving to be beneficial to me, to teaching me more about who I am and who I want to be. I'm no longer the person I used to be. So therefore, the only option I have is forward. So you just got to decide. I mean, if you are pushing the envelope and you're working your way there and it's like you're almost there and you back out at the last minute. And what is it that you're backing out because of? It's fear. Fear is our greatest enemy. In fear of speaking up, fear of doing action, fear of changing how we do things. Progress is got to be the scariest part of life ever. I mean, could you imagine 200 years ago somebody's going to tell you that you're going to be talking on a little device, being able to communicate with, seeing somebody on that device miles and miles away across the universe. Well, not the universe, but across the planet, on the other side of the world. They would have thought you were nuts. They would have put you in a loony bin and said you have lost your mind. And here we are. I am videotaping my Monday morning, October the 23rd, and I am exhilaratingly optimistic about this next coming week and the remainder of this year. 2017 is going to end better, and 2018 is going to be a remarkable year for a lot of people around me. And I feel like if people are curious as to what I'm talking about, then you go watch the video, and see what I'm talking about. I mean, it's thisamazing.lifeweLove.com. You opt in, you watch the video, and you give me your opinion of what you think. Because if we don't ever try, we won't ever know what we're capable of. And 2 or 3 years ago, I was, well, I'm gonna say about 2 years ago, so it's 2015, November of 2015. I'm closing in on that 2-year mark that I've been pursuing online entrepreneurship. And you can do this and work your other job. I mean, there's nothing that's going to interfere. What it's going to require of you is it's going to require your time and your effort. And in the beginning, this will be very, very low cost. In some cases, zero. Everything that I'm offering is free to join. The only thing that you may have to put in occasionally is to buy packs for some of the plans that I have, but they generate the money and you get it back. You may have to pay traffic, but again, you get opt-ins, you get leads, you get sales, you get that money back. So in a sense, it is a broke man's plan as the indication of it, but it's also a freedom from the restraints of being limited to what you can do. And like I said, it's all in your head. You get past that and you'll be okay. So if you want, share this video with somebody you think that might be able to benefit from it. Of course, I'm also interested in Bitcoin, was cryptocurrency, so that's something else. If you want to meet up for a cup of coffee, we can talk about all kind of stuff. But the main thing I want to point out to people is that the only thing you have to be ready for is action. The system's not going to work on autopilot. It's not going to work. You have to be proactive in it. You have to be willing to share. I mean, most of what I have doesn't require referrals, but from what I have researched, being an affiliate in these programs benefits you and the person that you refer, because you in turn you encourage them to refer people, and it's just like, it's a win-win for everybody. So I'll end it on that note, and I hope that you're having a fabulous Monday, and I hope to entertain you another fun-filled day of videos. But so tell me what you think. Again, I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.